Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Stellaris 2.2 with the Intrepid Dawn Star Wars mod pack applied. Joining me today is Vazel and Lamech. We're going to have a relaxing game for an hour or two. I'll just kind of see where we go with it. If people really enjoy it, then we'll do more. I'm not going to be a mega corporation today. I think since Megacorps came out, I got a little bit overexcited about them and I've been primarily playing them, but what I don't understand at this point is how the game has changed for the more standardised races. So we're playing a far more normalised race. We're playing as the Bothans.
So, click start.
Yep, do your thing, Vazel. I'm not going to be massively noisy during this one because it's about 1 in the morning and, well, I'm a little bit tired, but I still wanted to play, so so here we are. Right, let's rock and roll. I'm probably going to be asking lots and lots of questions about the way that you've modified your playstyles during the course of this.
Compared to machines.
One thing I might just do is so I can hear you guys properly. There we are. Right, this looks like a start.
Let's see what I got. Ooh, not bad. I hope we're all decently placed.
I'll let you know in a moment.
Hopefully.
Oh, hang on, I don't want to be clicking on the planet, I want to be clicking on this, the shipyard. More science, please. Hey, Grizzle. Hey, Warmaker, how you going? Good. Whatever time of day it is for you, Papa Girl. It is 1:07 AM.
Don't forget to check your policies, just in case you need to change anything.
I will certainly take a look at that. Policies.
Never changing of mine anyway.
These all sound reasonable. Population controls prohibited. Robotic workers are allowed. Yes, very good. Trade policy, wealth creation. I do like wealth. Mixed economy is fine. Dietary balance is reasonable at the moment. Might go for plentitude later. Right now, no. Yeah, all seems well at the moment. Now there are various things that you can do in edicts that you couldn't do before.
Yeah, like mapping the stars, for instance.
How do we get to edicts these?
Left tab and click underneath the edicts.
Oh, there we go. It's F7.
Or F7.
Alright, let's click that. See what we got. There are quite a few interesting things in here, and they often cost weird things. That's the official what they cost.
Weird things. Is that the
Stuff and
code?
things.
Weird things, yeah.
So, want me to start then?
Yeah, you go ahead whenever you're ready.
Normal? Oh, fast. I would gather.
I imagine fast might be better at this point. Let's get a little bit more to begin with. I want to be running out of that, do we? Take a look at the Empire capital and see how that's going at the moment. All seems reasonable. Sometimes I would suggest that there's not necessarily a lot of point building something up immediately, unless it's going to help you.
Quality craftsmanship.
Oh yes, our announcer is HK47, which is awesome.
Oh, you're using him.
Well, why wouldn't you want that? I mean, it's just lunacy if you don't have that. In my mind. Okay.
Oh, that's unusual.
So you go here. It's unusual, sir.
My ruler doesn't have any traits.
Oh,
And if
that's
you...
a problem.
I think that's a common bug in the Stellaris 2.2 that some leaders do not get traits
Fully
for some
functional.
reason.
I've got investor and expansionist, so I do get traits.
Unless it's just invisible for me.
Our agenda is apparently to grow our economy. Be alone out here, which is nice. Hello, Alex Ray.
I'm not just any
Alex Ray Weber.
Cardassian.
Just call you Alex. I don't know why, but I was half expecting a Princess Leia slave girl digital picture on the side of the screen for some reason. Absolutely not. You know I'm not that way inclined. Oh, one thing I should probably do is zoom in on a couple of our ships just to see what they look like. Ah, I'm blind. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Love it. As the Bothans, I'm kind of using Republic-esque ships because I feel like that's what they would primarily have. Discovery's not as good as it used to be, really, is it?
Not at the beginning of the stage, not unless you want a 10% research bonus boost.
I agree.
Expansion or prosperity is probably the better start.
I think I'll start with prosperity and see how that goes. Oh. Good continental world next door. Oh. My. The consular does look lovely, doesn't it? Done.
Oh.
So I've just found a 16. I don't want to say tile, but planet size 16 Gaia world.
Ooh.
Next door.
Oh, you're lucky.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Very lucky indeed.
But do we already have auto survey? I should probably check that. Oh, so we do. Isn't that lovely? Well, I've set them to do specific things for the moment. Ultimately, auto survey will be very useful to us. Now, early on, best thing that we can get. Doing fine for most things. So, speaking on Othuawi, we'll probably go for alloy foundries early on. Would you concur that that might be one of the better things that I can do early on?
Observation.
It'll cost you energy upkeep. How much is it? Let's have a look. For if you can afford to, why not? But
present,
generally, the starting alloys
I have recovered
is
knowledge.
normally very good.
I agree.
Could go for research labs instead. That's true. Which would potentially be quite useful. That's again for upkeep, but I'll keep thinking about that for a moment until we've got some unemployment, which isn't really going to be that long, so I should probably do something. Let's go for research. We'll go for research. Take the planet now. Heritage site.
Ooh, primitives. Fortuitous.
Take the planet now, says Dr. Trenchcoat. Asterix says heritage site. It's not a heritage site, this one. One's all good. Oh, you wanted me to go for the heritage site. Good for Unity. Yeah. Very, very good for Unity. I think I'll stick with the research and see how that goes. As I said,
Observation.
this is all very new to me, so.
Oh, nice! I've got a continental world and a which is 24, and a tropical 25 world in one system.
Wow, that's remarkable. That's incredibly good.
Hmm.
A little bit jealous about that one.
Commentary.
Survey
I
this.
am experiencing something unusual, Master.
Not going expansion for the better tradition income, an extra pop per planet. That's not what I did, no, Hayden. As I say, this is all quite new. Take that. Fully surveyed. This is quite good. I found another two continental worlds fairly locally, 114 and 118. Wonder if they've got any special features.
Quality craftsmanship.
Rasian event chain, okay.
Good agri-planet. Master of Nature is good now as well. Gives you the perk to clear two extra gives you 2 extra slots. Yeah, that sounds quite useful.
Oh, more primitives there. Okay, they're on that tropical world.
Not sure if that's really worth it. See how we're going for jobs. Few spare houses at the moment. It's good. Research labs now. We could build something else. So you thought the monument might be a good thing? We'll go for it. We'll bang out the monument. Hey Omni Dragon, how are you this evening? Getting a balanced eco is hard now. You need to keep Pop happily employed and housed all at once. Oh, that reminds me, apparently United Earth has the Great Pacific Garbage Patch as a tile blocker, because that's good to know, it still exists 200 years into the future.
I have recovered knowledge.
It's, in my experience, not surprising. That's a time project, let's do it. What do our science ships look like, I wonder? Oh, look at that. They look like little Gazantes. Isn't that nice? Colourful little Gazantes. What do you think of that, folks? Look, we update the Stargate mods. I do too.
Yes.
I did very much enjoy my Stargate mod playthrough with Varsal. It was most enjoyable.
Go old Ree.
Jafar, Ree.
We did love reeing about. Right, another science ship, please.
Access complete.
There.
I have recovered information.
Okay, more energy credits from technicians. Yes, we'll take that. It's energy-wise at the moment, so now it might be just time.
Done.
Gee, what's in my doodle? However, we need some more technicians and clerks, so we're going to hold off for the moment. You're not doing anything, why don't you auto-explore?
Expletive. Damn it, Master. I am an assassination droid, not a dictionary.
Go for the additional monthly unity in the reason. Specialist output is increased by 5%. I believe researchers are specialists, are they not?
Yep.
definitely a good one there. Helps a great deal. Ability's only 61% at the moment. Hopefully it'll go up a little bit.
Expletive. Damn it, Master. I am an assassination droid, not a dictionary.
Ooh, another 19 continental. Please, not another primitive. We're gonna have to already eradicate the other two, probably.
Oh,
unless I can find a way to
are you
mind
brutally
state.
murdering primitives again? Oh, Broker, thank you so much for the cheers. I really do.
Why?
I really do appreciate that. Says, oh sure, have a game of Stellaris without me. I see how it is. What?
Well, he would have been welcome to come, but he did leave early.
Oh, I wish I knew that you were interested. Just stopping in. What? Who's playing? Is it your team? Is it the Canucks? When I play with the gold, I'm the banished system lord Atlan. Ooh, very good. I quite like it that people come up with their own little backstories for Stellaris. It's a great game in that regard. That you can kind of come up with your own story and your own way of doing things. What are you doing, you sausage? Go this way. Silly sausage. Sound very much like the HK I'm familiar with. Wasn't aware droids could curse. Oh, indeed. Really like the name, Beach Dudeka. Is this with the current patch? Yes, indeed it is. If I click on Bothawai, you can see that we are using the patch.
Observation.
Observation. 180 days. Finish surveying here. So I can take it. It's my own. My own. My precious.
My own little personal nuptials.
It's hellish. Let's leave it be for now. Additional housing for city districts, why not? Joe, I forgot how much I really like the stock
I am
music.
experiencing something unusual, Master.
I usually put kind of copyright-free music on for the audience, but I decided to go with the stock Stellaris music, and it's very epic, isn't it? It really makes you feel like you're achieving something all the time.
I can't say I haven't had it on since. Yeah, I don't even remember when.
See, when I saw your name, Beach Dude, I thought it was a play on words for Bodicea. Which I think would have been even more fun.
Interstellar Dominion might be a good choice for an alternative.
Discovered some exotic gases somewhere. Don't know where. But it happened.
Observation. I believe your operation was a success.
This is a
Accessing
very
new
good one.
memory.
Yes. I like that.
Oh, I have another 2 planets near me. I'll have to have a look at that then.
And Hayden thought it was a play on Droidica. You see, there you go, Beach Dude. Your name is the gift that just keeps giving. Let's take some
I have recovered knowledge.
fusion reactors. I'm not too concerned about farming subsidies yet because we're making plenty. So let's go with pop growth speed. Asterix says, yeah, with my playthrough, I made races that are like countries from Earth. Each country has gone into space and set up a new home planet. I have the new British flag on boats being a melting pot of people, New Canada, peaceful, happy ice planet, and so on and so forth, getting to about 20 factions so far. Oh my. I think I might be quite amused to see what your thoughts are on some of the other peoples. Okay, why don't you
I have recovered knowledge.
do what I want you to? You've recovered some knowledge, which is always delightful. Why don't you go and do that in the meantime? No, you with the face. Yes, you. Research that project. I recognise that you with the face is probably a little bit open to interpretation there.
You with the face, go melt. Oh wow, I'm not only paying 52 influence out for expansion.
What's up, Carson? How you doing? How are we all doing? I think we're all doing okay. What ship sets did you guys both go for? Out of interest.
I went with the Galactic Empire.
You
New
were certainly
Republic.
looking like an Empire man. Naughty Empire man. What about you, Lamek?
New Empire. Or no, not the New Empire. Oh my gosh! Just someone get me out of here.
You mean the Sith ship set?
No,
Expletive.
just, no.
Damn it, Master.
Did
I am
did
an
I forget
assassination
what ship
droid,
set I went for?
not a
Probably.
dictionary.
We'll just have to take that as a yeah. You probably did.
Guess we'll see when
The
we find.
Republic. I give up.
So you went for some ships.
Yep, went some.
All right, that'll do then.
Well, there's the Mandalorians, there's the Galactic Empire, there's the Old Republic, there's the Sith ship set.
It's not the New Republic.
If you went for the New Republic,
believe
then you
your
went for the
operation
Republic
was a
one, which is the
success.
same one as Gull has.
Yes. That's
Okay, we got that sorted then.
took way too long.
Right, you. Once you're done there, I'll let you do your thing.
Observation.
Whoops!
Whoops, you say.
There's a probe droid near me. Go away.
Oh my. I think we'll grab another generator district just to make sure that we are nice and happy when it comes to energy. I think we are. Things are looking okay. Our trade value isn't great right now. Tell Lamek I want an MC-80 Home 1 class as a flagship in one of his fleets. Says Hayden.
Ah. Will do. If we get that far.
I'm thinking I might get a third. Yes, I will. Grab another science ship. What's your standard practice for science ships? Do you go for what, 3, 4?
3.
Oh. I
2
still got
minimum.
one.
I'm quite interested in other people's playstyles by virtue of the fact that, as we've discussed many, many times, I'm not as much of a religious Stellaris player as some of our other community members, so I perhaps lag behind in tactical understanding of it. Also, I'm not very good at computer games.
Oh, pity that Savannah world is only 20%.
Just yellow. Go.
Oh, we
I
should
swear,
play.
have they fiddled around with habitability again with races?
A most gratifying discovery, in fact.
Plausible?
I have recovered
I
knowledge.
think they might have.
I thought that even if you had continental preference with your race, that you had a 40 or 60%
I
habitability
made an
even for a Savannah
interesting
world.
discovery.
Or am I thinking of base desert? It's really odd. Ooh, playful ruins. Yes, please. Let's have a look.
think the next thing that we're going to do is probably get some more consumer goods production. 4, 3 to explore, and 1 to research. There's Dr. Trenchcoat. That's actually probably a good idea, yeah. Could get a 4th. We'll see, I'm just nursing my resources at the moment, so. That's one of the reasons. Should help a little bit. Say, let's take a look at our station, shall we? Can't upgrade it yet, of course, because we don't have Starhold technology, which is disappointing, and I suspect Vasel's fault.
What? Who? What? That's my fault. What am I being accused of now?
It's always your fault.
Zippel.
Supposing I take Mastery of Nature incredibly early on, will it still... Any planet I colonise, that will be upgraded by 2?
Yep.
Shoot. Very tempted. What's up, Buckeye? Thank you very much for the cheers, my man. Party, he says. What a party.
Well, making good agricultural
Objection. Master, they do not know we have discovered it, which means...
Oh, it's an
the
edict for
advantage
each
is
planet.
ours.
I see.
I already have another colony.
Apparently his build ID is E3F1654. That sound right? Talking about Alaron here.
Wasn't like 15 something.
1654.
Yep, that's
that
the
was
one.
it.
If I get in a war, I can easily spare a few research debris and spares if... yeah, that's
I made an
actually a good idea.
interesting discovery.
Omni Dragon simply says, "Re." Carson to Star Wars Noob says, "I've got no idea how to play this game, but more is always better." I
Observation.
can appreciate that.
Finally, I have my gene clinic.
Is that important?
It'll allow, even if you have to put specialists in there, you can grow your your pops faster then. So it still has the same effect as it did in
I see.
the previous.
See how we're doing. Righteous. About 5%.
Objection. Master, they do not know we have discovered it, which means the advantage is ours.
That or I build myself the robot factory, because I've actually unlocked the robots.
You do tend to go pretty ham on that, don't you? You quite like getting robots early on.
I'll try it and see what it's like with the biologicals. I'm already researching the robo modification for 2 points extra. Oh dear. I have a 23 Gaia world near me, but unfortunately it's protected by the Tyanki matriarch.
See that might be a little bit difficult.
A little?
Oh, I've just found a tomb world next to me. I imagine nobody minds talking about where they're galactically located. I'll start. Ooh. Going to download the neural patterns of these people. Safekeeping. Gives me a little bit less research, but it might be useful later on if I go down the AI route.
Done.
Because you all know what I'm like.
All about the apocalypse.
I'm a bit death wishy.
One way of putting it.
Keep a builder close to your science ships. For missions for free ships and drone taming for extra boost in income. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm in the northeast of the map. As an interest.
Inner
my
or
location.
outer?
Very, very outer.
Okay.
Oh, you sound disappointed. That means you're in the inner.
I'm directly on the left side of the Nithranic expanse.
Access complete.
Close to the
I
center.
have recovered information.
And I am directly due east in the middle.
Okay, so we're probably kind of near each other in the great scheme of things.
So when push comes to shove,
Oh, nice! I got my first faction, and it's under my emperor, so 1.2 influence gain.
Some more pops so I can get more consumer goods. Now! Right, once you come back here. And I don't like being reliant on just one, so let's go. And while you're at it, wow. Just come across two planets, one called Ruinous Core and the other one called Lost Encampment. Both tomb worlds next door to each other.
Observation.
Lot of debris in orbit. Looks like there was a massive battle.
Expletive. Damn it, Master. I am
System
an
of 15
assassination
energy
droid,
net.
not a dictionary.
you go grab that.
Ooh, there's some black holes near me.
Oh, here we go.
One there, one there, one there. Who wants to bet that I'll find a matter decompressor maybe at one of them? Or an L-gate?
Just in general, I would assume that you've done something terrible at any given time.
Never far from the truth.
Ruinous Core appears to be a fallen capital of the spacefaring society, whose former colonies are now all but irradiated scrap heaps in inhospitable tomb worlds. From the data the team has gathered, the downfall of the last civilization was almost certainly the result of interstellar warfare
Reconnaissance mode active.
waged against some unknown external threat. It remains unclear whether the planet's owners repelled the invasion but succumbed to the post-war fallout of a Pyrrhic victory, or if the invaders crushed these colonies and their inhabitants before moving on. As the extreme state of ruin on the planet precludes the extraction of data from the remaining electronics, and neither the capital nor its colonies possess any survivors, it seems we may never know for certain. How unfortunate. Oh my. Oh my, there's more. Okay, so in the planetary well next door, we've got Decayed Hub, Silent Colony, and Crumbling Borough, all tomb worlds.
What has happened?
Something terrible happened in my local cluster. Something abysmal, something awful, something magnificent.
Statement.
Sounds
I am
delightful.
not very proud of that, Master.
Eternal market, I need her.
Are scavenger bots particularly horrible?
I wouldn't attempt to go for him early, let's say that.
Noted. That's fine. This system is off
Access
limits.
complete.
Nobody
I have
go there.
recovered information.
Let's take these.
You shall not pass.
I am a servant of the secret fire of Arnor.
What? Do some research. Don't be so lazy, scientists. How's everybody getting on with their resources?
Doing quite well, actually.
No problemo, Chiefo.
27, 36, 4, 4.
17, 40, 8, 1.
I made an interesting
20, 43,
discovery.
16, 1.
God, now the
9, 5.
food route hole. I'm just waiting for one more pop, and then I'm going to get a few more consumer goods in just to give myself a buffer.
I'm doing the same.
You're waiting for your pop to pop.
Pop, 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 pop.
Done.
Ooh, oceanic world there. Nice.
Who are you? What do you do? Investigate Gibbon. I will investigate, said this Gibbon. What's not to
Sweaty
like
Gibbon.
about Gibbons? 30k fleet would be wise to use against the scavenger at minimum, says Rain. Thank you very much, Rain. I appreciate that.
I think these scavengers very missile heavy, so
Gull, have a-
flak defense.
I'm sorry, I'm just getting a bollocking for not having another science ship. Okay, fine, I'll have another one.
Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master. Commentary.
Yes,
I
let's do
am
that.
experiencing something unusual, Master.
So many...
Observation.
Just research it. Shut up and leave me alone. Honest, bejeepers. Yeah, I said bejeepers. What are you gonna do? Stuff. Damn meat bags. I know, Brokehead.
Curator order.
Oh, look at you. That's tremendous.
Oh, my mapping the stars ended. How unfortunate.
I haven't even done that. I should probably have done that. Why didn't I do that?
I have no idea. Ask me something simpler. Track all on map.
Observation.
Erasing artifacts recovered 1 of 6.
You with a face. Let's have you research that. I recognise at this point that they do all have
Access
faces.
complete. I have recovered information.
Right. Spare Science Ship 1. Why don't you go and do these hellishly difficult things?
Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
Civilian fabricators. Yes, I need you, because that's what I want. Simply put.
You know, in some of the test runs I've done in the 2.2, I haven't found a planet yet with the Tharian stone on.
That's interesting. Be careful with expanding, otherwise things will be more expensive very fast for you. Well,
Done.
yes. If I hover over here, we have an administrative cap
A
of,
most gratifying
50.
discovery, in
We've
fact.
got 18 at the moment, so not too much of a trouble yet.
Observation.
I don't really have a problem in the short term with being a little bit wide.
Objection. Master, they do not know we have discovered it, which means the advantage is ours.
Being wide, there you go.
Wide, baby. Wide. Always good being a wide boy. Yeah, pop growth speed increased by 10%. We'll take a bit of that. Excuse me, colony. Can you be a colony faster, please? That would be. Glad we had that talk. You credit. Go.
Ooh, they're infected with brain parasites. Let them perish. Don't want anything getting infected.
Ooh, brain parasites sound fun. Take them to your homeworld.
No.
Carlson to Star Wars
Peep.
Noob says that droid is annoying. Yes, but he's HK-47. And It's his
You
job.
can never fault a HK-47's logic.
Mm-mm.
HK's job is to be annoying and efficient at murder. So what we need now is we actually need to wait because I wanted these sausageries.
Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
Yes, very good. Experiencing something unusual. Bloody. Hayden says, "All right, dinner down. Now to go back to building the flagship in Space Engineers." While listening to Gull's amusing misfortune. It hasn't been unfortunate so far. We haven't had a problem.
Not yet. Knowing our luck, something will happen though.
Everything will be fine.
Will it?
I would like some more alloys.
Fusion missiles.
HK-47 just biding his time to wipe the floor with you. Sever's droid? A foot? What?
Is
I
a
have
droid eating
recovered knowledge.
something?
The Warmaker says, annoying? HK is the best brobot ever.
Robot?
Robot. What he said. I can't argue with his logic. Not necessarily that his logic is
Objection.
correct. It's
Master,
that it's
they do not know we have discovered
not notably
it, which
incorrect.
means the advantage is ours. Commentary. I am experiencing something
Ooh, Iceland.
unusual, Master.
Now then. You're gonna have to teach me how these trade. Oh, hello, Curator Order. Yes, it's lovely to meet you.
Mm?
You're gonna have to teach me how this this whole trade bejesus works at some point.
Okay.
You know where you build a station near your station, and then your station trades with your other station for no appreciable reason.
Yeah.
You'll have to teach me about that.
Well, the more trade hubs you have on a station, the larger his
I believe your
collection
operation was
range
a
is.
success.
Got a new
For
planet,
example.
which is lovely.
Natural wormhole.
You're a natural wormhole.
Oh, thanks, Cole.
Anytime, my man. Anytime. I enjoyed saying these things.
Observation.
It's to me like we can.
I have recovered knowledge.
Okay, is that what I think it is? Yes, it is.
I don't know. Is it E? Because if it's E, then you might be in a lot of trouble.
The E is marauders near me.
Oh.
Hi, Funko.
Oh, hi, Lamech.
I have recovered knowledge.
How are you?
1,000
Oh,
free
you're well, how about
energy.
you?
That's 12.
Oh, you know.
Love your emblem.
Thank you. I chose it myself.
Oh,
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
I got the Ether Drake near me as well.
Okay, give
So
it a tickle.
pirates of one
Well done.
system, the other one
If you
above
tickle
is
it under the
Ether-
chin and tell it it's been very good.
I've tried, it never works.
Alright. Grab it by the bollocks then.
If it was only that easy. Hmm.
It's a crap!
How many,
Says
how many
Broker.
colonies have you got going right now?
Do you, Rain would like to know if we have one or several of the executive ship mods.
I think there's only one. I don't know if Larry Breeze actually put it into the Imperial one. He either took that, or for the Titan, or he put the Bellator or Annihilator in for it.
I need all sorts of gassy and stuff to make my things better. It's very complex. It makes me sad. on the inside.
Gas, yes,
Gassy and gas. What?
I'm not going to expand around there yet, so do that. Ooh, Keepers of Knowledge found. Ooh, and they're using a Star Wars species. Facial.
Disgusting. You can't just say that.
Facial? Of course I can. Don't see why not.
What facials with you? You're trouble, you are.
Well, if it doesn't splat, it's not.
I'm sad that I invited this discussion.
With me in here, you know what you're in for.
So I wanted civilian. Yeah. Civilian industries.
Oh,
Observation.
got no luck at the moment with anything going around.
Statement.
Okay, that way's
I am
blocked
not
off.
very proud of that, Master. Observation.
I seem to have all the nasties around me to part. Ether Drake in one system, the next system down from it's got the Marauders in.
I've discovered a subspace anomaly.
Does it
I
flash?
have recovered knowledge.
It seems to be upset with me.
Oh dear.
I have recovered knowledge.
You've been doing strange things again.
Hey there, worm me.
Strange things are happening.
That's what they all say.
Observation.
Was that round the twist? Are you going round the twist?
Something will drive me around the twist.
Oh, Lamech, did you have to go that way?
Maybe.
Blocked me off, and that makes me sad.
I haven't blocked you off. You can go away.
Yes, but that's just full of tomb worlds and destruction.
Well, I wanted the 17 in system.
What now?
17 energy system.
Oh. 17 energy.
Yep.
Pretty nice. Am I allowed into your
I have recovered
systems?
knowledge.
Oh yes, I am. That's very nice. Don't keep me out of your systems now. I've got things to research. Well, all right.
I mean, benefits. Bleh. Here you go.
Your home world is called Big Star and Big
Yes.
Ocean.
Yes. Because we're the big-eyed fish people. Really, Lamech, that is what you named the best species in Star Wars. Come on.
Access complete. I have
Everyone knows the
recovered
best
information.
species in Star Wars is the Rancor.
I do now.
Observation.
Did you see how upset that fat geezer was when his Rancor died? That wasn't standard upset. That was rather miffed.
What are we talking about?
Star Wars, you know?
Which
I
movie?
believe your operation was a success.
Return of the Jedi.
Dear Lord, I haven't seen that thing in ages.
I love a Pete. What Star Wars movies have you been watching? Have you
Just
been,
the newest one, which I've
Have you
been
been watching The
regretting,
Last Jedi on repeat in some kind of quasi effort to remove your brain?
Yes.
Why
I'm
would
trying
you
to
do
find
this?
You. It's very difficult at the moment.
I'm glad that you haven't.
What?
What,
How
you're
dare you
trouble,
besmirch
and you know you're trouble.
I have recovered
I
knowledge.
can't help it. I have an innate ability for it.
Trouble.
That's what she says. Colonize, yes.
Immunity is getting a little bit low now.
Ooh, Zeta.
Female
Observation.
Twi'leks are the best and you know it. Togrians for the win. Rankers learning space travel, we're doomed. Many Bothans died for this information, says Boingo. Well, interestingly, if you take a look at my military vessels, there it is. The Corvette, the prefix to any of my ships is MBD, which stands for Many Bothans died.
Oh! First contact with the Regan Commerce Exchange. They're using portraits. Nice.
What
I
portraits
wonder
are they
what that
using?
wants to say something. Sith portraits.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Seems a bit shitty. Oh, food. Oh, food.
Indeed. Oh, Candrilla's finished. I do need more food.
I believe your operation was a success.
That. Oh, I'm so glad I have the Galactic market.
Oh, I keep reading that's a thing.
Do you own the Galactic market?
Oh, I mean the internal market, sorry.
Observation.
Ooh. Is any of you at Absajamin?
Who?
Absajamin.
Right
Although it says new aliens.
now I'm at Break.
It looks like it's an AI. Let's find out.
The food I'm not too concerned about, guys, because my pop over here should grow in the relatively near future. Let's just... and as soon as that pop has grown, we've got a little bit of immigration, which is kind of nice. But as soon as that pop's grown, he should theoretically, if we look at jobs, become a farmer. And if he becomes a farmer, then it's just good times. Good times all around.
A most gratifying discovery, in fact.
A little bit disappointed about all these tomb worlds and how they do fuck all of anything useful.
Do you get terraforming? Yeah.
Mm.
You get
25 Oceanic World. Ooh, Sea of Consciousness.
Gosh.
Hmm. Very nice. Oh, talk about Betharian Stone. It has it on.
Oh, there you go.
Answer that question. And destroy your time.
Commentary.
It's
I
clobbering
am
time.
experiencing something unusual, Master.
Rankers all the way, bro code. They're almost blaster proof. Sadly, not at all lightsaber proof. Also, yeah, did watch The Last Jedi on Netflix a few weeks ago, says Hayden, and regretted it about 30 seconds after the text crawl. I don't know. The graphics are good. I think that's really the only praise I can give to it. Sorry. I can understand why people might enjoy it if they haven't seen any good films before.
Oh.
I'm gonna get myself in trouble. The whole community's like, the whole community's gonna be like, well, fuck you.
Observation.
Lemek, have you found the Uri Corporation? The corporation.
Oh, there you go, we got food.
It says ruthless capitalists. They're at least they're a mega corporation. Thank God.
I met somebody else.
Commentary.
I'm not even gonna try to say their name.
Something unusual.
Are they there? Who's
Say the name.
The yaks.
The yaks.
Yeah, let's go with yaks. Oh, they're tiny. They don't stand a chance.
Abraboked says, love it. The Last Jedi is a polished turd, but still a turd. Disney destroyed Star Wars, in my opinion, says Brian Kane. Well, see, the good news about pre-existing films is they can't take it away from us. We've already got the first 3 films. Making new films that are as good as the originals, that can't invalidate the originals. We've already got the originals, and we could just watch them again some other time, and they're still going to be just as good as they always were. Yeah, we're probably, many of us, not all of us, I'm sure, but many of us are likely to be disappointed with the direction that Star Wars ultimately went.
I have recovered knowledge.
But it doesn't invalidate our enjoyment of the older films. So we've still got those. They'll never go away. And that's the best news. I think we probably have to face the facts that kind of Star Wars first 3 films were great. I would probably say the what were they? The prequel trilogy.
I have recovered.
They weren't really very good films.
I have to agree.
I particularly thought the first one was very poor. I mean, there was only one real redeeming feature, in my opinion, of those films, and that was Ewan McGregor, because he acted it beautifully.
I didn't enjoy Hayden Christensen. I think, in my opinion, he ruined it with his poor acting for me.
Yeah, I didn't.
This is just my opinion.
Hayden Christensen wasn't awful, but he. Unfortunately, I think he came across as he was supposed to come across, which was a whiny little bitch. I'm not going to lie about it.
It's so true, though.
And yeah, so he did what he was supposed to do, really. So in that regard, he probably acted it very well, because I was annoyed with him for most of the 3 films. Well, the 2 films that he was in. Would you think it would be funny if your Bothans were flying the Executor? Speaking of that, guys, Executor,
I normally call it.
I've always called it the Executor because I like to think of because it's such a massive ship, it is the leader, and it carries out the orders, if you will. Because it's the power of the fleet. It carries out the orders, like the executor of a will. But I imagine I'm probably wrong about that. And I feel like the Imperials, they were more about getting things done than they were about simple tyranny, and the Executor is just simple tyranny, isn't it?
And such a wonderful tool it is too.
I'm still an EU fanboy. I think a lot of us are.
Access complete. I have recovered
Most of the Star Wars fans that I come across are expanded
I
universe
made an interesting
fans.
discovery.
As I say, I've got nothing. I've got nothing against the new stuff. In the same way that I haven't got anything against the new Star Trek stuff. I personally don't really enjoy Star Trek Discovery as much as I enjoy a lot of the old stuff, by any stretch of the imagination. But I understand that there's a point, if you will, to say Star Trek 2009 and the other 2 films. I do get that there is a viable reason to have them in existence, which is, of course, bringing a new audience with perhaps different expectations and demands on films. Oh my, Yes, I'll have that.
I'll get that.
Objection. Master, they do not know we have
yes.
discovered it, which means the advantage
Where
is
is it?
ours.
Where is it? There he is.
Right over there.
Oh,
I have recovered
swimmingly.
knowledge.
I also, I was watching some scenes from The Last Jedi the other day, and
Done.
I can't help but feel that perhaps a lot of the artistic decisions for The Last Jedi were very, I suppose, what I would describe as World War II focused. That initial bombing run from those kind of like those decrepit bombers that were just getting shot out of the space, and also the arcing shots on that big wedge-shaped piece of shit. What was it called?
Observation.
Let's just call it the Snokey Pokey.
You mean Snook's flagship?
Snook. That's even better.
It's called the Supremacy.
Yeah, that's what I said, Snokey Pokey. So, the arced shots from that, those are both supposed to be reminiscent or resplendent of World War II. I don't want to say iconography, but they're supposed to draw our minds back to World War II battles, give us that feel. That's what they're designed to do, and that's why they've done that. That's why they've got those arcing shots to make you feel like it's a battleship from World War II. That's why they've got those bombers in that particular way, being kind of shot out of the sky almost, because it wants to draw your mind back to World War II and that kind of fight. But I think, unfortunately, I think that's rather lost on current generations. If those films were made in 1970, as the original Star Wars film was, that kind of an iconography would still have been very relevant, and it would still have been very current to the generations watching it. But now we think of war in entirely different terms. Like if we're forced to think about what war represents, we think about cruise missiles now. So having World War II style, having a stylism that points towards World War II, isn't perhaps as representative or as heart wrenching as we would normally think of, I suppose. Get what I'm saying? Because it's not representative of the way that we think of war anymore. It's not necessarily a useful thing to draw on.
Yeah, not in today's society.
To be honest with you, Alara, that indie point-and-click game isn't complete. It was never released. It's a Russian one or something of that ilk. Oh, hello. We've just found the autonomous sequence grid. Learn much from each other, probably. And also, I would suggest that indie game isn't the first to come up with those particular ideas either. So they've both probably stolen them from somewhere else.
I have recovered knowledge.
Hall of Judgment.
Well, I think Brian's kind of hit the nail on the head in some ways by saying I wanted to see what J.J. Abrams could do with the Vong, and I think that's been one of the biggest problems is the fact that it hasn't been a consistent single vision throughout. If it had been, while we may not have agreed with the direction that it went in, at least it would have been a consistent single direction for Star Wars, and it hasn't been. Much of The Last Jedi undid the plot points and the intention, if you like, of the first one. I can't remember what it was called anymore because I didn't care. And that makes for some pretty poor... yeah, I wouldn't go there if I were you.
Done.
Sorry. Interrupting.
That's quite all right. Without some kind of holistic storytelling, it makes it very, very difficult to enjoy these things, doesn't it? Armors, potentially.
I have recovered knowledge. Done.
Possibility. I think I'll do it this way. You with the vase. What? No, no, okay, alright. You're not doing anything useful. Go and do the adrift thing. What's up, Commander Bane? How you going this evening? Just kind of chilling, shooting the shit, as they call it. Although why anybody would want to shoot shit is beyond me. I mean, that sounds like a recipe for mess.
Well, perhaps they got tired of tossing it against the fan.
Oh, have you ever really thought about what that would entail? has anybody,
No,
like,
I can't say I ever have.
you know that old saying, when the shit hits the fan? Has anybody ever really given that any deep consideration? Because how awful would that be?
Only you have gold.
I just think it would pebble dash your entire fucking house.
Oh, ooh, they have a megastructure ruined one there.
Ooh!
An art installation.
Good thing you're not excited about it, isn't it?
Observation.
Crazy man says. Crazy man says what?
And I say, who?
Oh, the Airplane movie did it? Oh, Airplane was great, wasn't it? That was. Airplane was the one with the blow up pilot, was it not? Trenchcoat says, I never saw Discovery. I don't have enough to subscribe to a streaming service for one show. Yeah, that's something that US citizens had to contend with, isn't it? Those of us in Europe, I don't want to say we're fortunate necessarily, because Discovery isn't that great, but
Commentary.
it's not, we'll forget that. It's just
I
not
think
very...
opinions diverge on Discovery.
I feel that it lacks the exploratory
Trickiness?
themes that I would like. When I watch Trek, I want to be filled with interest and filled with hope and filled with the will to discover more, to learn more. That's what I want Trek to do for me. And all that Discovery made me want to do was smash my enemies.
Observation.
My enemies being the producers. Oh, hello.
Done.
Oh, what should we go for this one? Should we go for technological ascendancy? And it's something that I tend to always go for, and I kind of like, I don't know. Imperial prerogative, is that useful at the moment?
Increases your cap, so you gain slightly less of a penalty at the beginning.
Well, that's my thought, yeah. Just kind of keeping myself outside the cap at the moment. But then
That's what I did.
I'm pretty well within my cap anyway. At the moment, my administrative cap right now is 70 anyway. And
goodness.
I'm currently only using 31. So do I really need an additional cap of 30?
I believe your operation was a success.
Probably. It helps early on, in my opinion. Well, I went for technological ascendancy, so.
Yeah, I'm tempted as well. Executive Vigor's always a nice one as well. That's a great one, really.
I've gained technology, synchronized defenses for free.
I think
Objection.
we'll go for administrative
Master, they do
imperial
not know we
prerogative
have
because I want to
discovered it,
colonize more
which
planets.
means the
Let's try that.
advantage is ours.
Machine.
I have recovered knowledge.
Where are we trying to stop this machine? Oh, is it here? Log. A rampage. One construction ships in orbit of where? Where? Yes, yes, very well. Oh, up here. Okay, fine. Search the project. Too much happening. Can't cope.
No, you can do it. I have faith.
Torch. I said I can't cope. You go around trying to make me cope.
So I've cut that mega cope off at least. It's just unfortunate they managed to get that bloody choke point.
Is this a community match I missed again? There's only a couple of us playing. We decided on the spur of the moment to play. We tried to get Alara on with us, but unfortunately it didn't quite work out. Alara was having a little bit of trouble getting the mods to work as intended. I actually like Discovery quite a lot, though I disagree with a lot of the design choices. I can appreciate it.
I have recovered knowledge.
Oh, I finally met you.
How did they get HK-47's voice? I don't remember him saying those lines. I'm not 100% sure. I suspect that they may have cut up voice lines from SWOTOR.
Ooh, I've already got cruiser research.
I mean,
I had Beneath the Waves event just now for one of my oceanic worlds, and you know, you have the option of getting it or scrapping it and gaining the technology a head start.
I want to say no.
Done.
Do not know.
Done.
Dan? Dan? Research that project. And when you're doing researching that project, research that project. And then turn all the way around, come back on yourself, research that project, and then research that project. That should be a really efficient use of your time. Ha 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 ha, good luck with your engines. Right. I'm a problem. I need to be fixed. Help me.
One or two problems. Sounds like more than just one.
Look.
Oh no, a leader died.
I made an
Aliens.
interesting discovery.
Did you say aliens?
Yes. Aliens. Need to stop them. They're moving a different way, and I don't like it. They're at Pollux. It looks like my expansion might come to an early end for the minute.
Ooh.
Although there is a gateway near me, so I can use that.
Well, Brobobo, I'm not sure what the Patrick Stewart thing is going to bring. I'm one thing that I don't want to do is I don't want to hold too much expectations of that. It's always nice to be hopeful, but oh, what's this? Oh, you're the prime sequence, yes. What are you? What do you do?
What's your purpose?
Big-eyed fish people.
Yes.
Let's see.
You making fun of me?
Globble.
Expletive. Damn it, Master. I am an assassination droid, not a dictionary. Done.
Hello, girl.
We'd learn much from each other. Have I ever sounded so excited? What's this fucking blob of shite over here? Why is it not connected to your other blob of shite?
I'm connecting it.
Connect you if you're not careful.
Oh.
Hang on.
Promises.
I regret everything I've said or done. Kettlings, we need kettlings. Yes, I agree, we do need kettlings. I remember 90% of his lines in the Kotor games, but
an interesting discovery.
Yes,
A most gratifying discovery, in fact.
So you can do that too. Yes, colonies, blah blah blah. Fusion reactors, why not? Listen, you guys need to stop moving north. Thank you.
What? They want to go to pacifism? Deny them. Suppress.
Do it.
Opposition. Bloody pacifists.
Oh, stop being so mean to the nice men.
Nice?
Oh.
Nice? They want to become pacifists. What sort of Imperials are they?
Imperial ones. Hey, an Elgate insight. It's time.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
I don't need to worry. He hasn't got that much to put into the L-gates.
You're an
I
Elgate.
don't want this to be another Tau game.
What do you mean he hasn't got that much to put into Elgates? Have you been watching my screen again, as you always bloody well do?
I don't watch your screens, but I know exactly at this stage nobody will have that early.
I've got it. I've got all 12 of them.
Both there's
Oh.
7.
Yeah.
I know how many there really are.
See?
Right, what's going on here? Oh, we haven't got any housing. We should probably get some. Let's get some more farms. Yes, but
Did excellent.
robotic assembly plants. Steady.
Robotism? Ooh.
I wanted those for some reason. I don't remember why, but let's have them.
Oh, I have I have living metal near me. There, you happy? My empire is conjoined at the hip.
Some of the HK lines might be from HK50s from KOTOR 2, possibly.
Expletive. Damn it, Master.
Which
I am an
reminds
assassination
me, I
droid,
must sell
not a
food
dictionary.
to gain more.
I do love the Rogue Squadron series. It was my favourite. It
Observation.
was good.
Observation.
I enjoyed Rogue Squadron. It really went into depth and explained.
Here we have the Incom T-65 X-Wing.
To a
Pilot that
good
took
degree.
down the Death Star. Shanka always seemed a little outlandish, even for Star Wars. I don't see why.
Hot, sexy mama.
Okie
Get that first cruiser's later. Governing ethics attractions. That one.
See, I always like B-Wings. Slow, cumbersome, difficult. Wonderful.
Is it because they remind you of you a bit?
When I finish this tin of roses, I'm going to take a turd in it. And then I'm going to send that turd to you. On the slowest mail possible so it matures over a great deal of time.
Oh. Oh, I just had to say it.
Enjoy your poop tin, my friend.
Woohoo! 1 lump or 2?
I suppose that depends on what I've eaten the day before, really.
Namek, you play the game too much.
I do?
What game?
This game.
Really?
Why? Is he good at it?
Yes. He's doing extremely well. It's large.
Is he?
Well, fairly large.
Really? How would you know that? You know
Because
what?
I
Don't
can
even answer
see
that. I
you.
don't want to know. Wait, see me? How?
I see everything.
Yes, give me those primitives. Don't know why I want the primitives so badly.
Ooh.
I want my primitive backs. I want my primitive backs.
I see.
Why have I selected their science ship? That's silly.
Holy merchandise. Wonders of the Galaxy. Yeah, greetings.
Greetings, aliens.
How exciting.
Done.
So how's everybody doing
I have
on the
recovered
resources?
knowledge.
Yeah, B-Wings were theoretically slower and not as maneuverable. Oh,
I believe your operation
Due to
was a
expansion and
success.
upgrades and other things, and at 19 energy, 65 minerals, 20 food, plus 6 on consumer goods.
17, 21, 24, 11, 14, 4.
33, 75, 15, 9, 13, 5.
Mhm.
You should be embarrassed.
Shame.
We should just give up this game now. Goes
I
in one.
think you should send me your things. I'm not even sure what those things are, but send them to me.
Things.
Yeah, those ones. If they look like they're probably important, I should have them.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nice. I've got 4 planets in my first sector.
Master Dude says, so, did the
Access
Star Wars ship
complete.
mods get
I have
updated? The
recovered
ones over
information.
on Intrepid Dawn's Discord did.
Yes.
We are using his mod for the purposes of these.
Mm-hmm.
These.
These games.
Míos Dios, señor.
Ay, papilla.
Ay.
Alright, who are these jizz buckets? Ruthless capitalists. Overwhelming. No, everything will be fine.
Reconnaissance mode active.
Why are you willing to form a research agreement? I don't understand. Are these guys a corporation? Oh, they are.
You're on about the Uri Corporation?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I believe your operation was a
Repair
success.
automated shipyard, you say? How interesting.
Which one? Look, you can't go through there. There's a naughty thing. Oh, sorry, who cares?
What planetary resources was on this one? I forgot.
What's this now?
Hmm.
Oh, this is all very difficult.
I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory.
Hmm.
Don't question it,
Access
girl. Let them
complete.
help.
I have recovered information.
Let it flow, let the spice flow.
fully functional.
No, not that one. What am I doing?
Done.
Experimental subspace navigation. Yes.
Not for me, thanks. I've just eaten.
Objection. Master, they do not
Well,
know
come on,
we
Gold,
have
you gotta try
discovered
this.
it, which means the advantage is ours.
Oh, we haven't got enough amenities, you fuck.
This.
City District. Sorry for calling you fucks. You're very valued populations.
Hairy horse fingers.
Oh my.
Observation.
No, these are not uploaded. This is not a workshop mod, I'm afraid.
Nope. We have agreements with here and there that it won't be distributed on Steam because it's more or less a private mod that we play within the community on Discord of Tim's side, so...
Right, what's going on with you, Buffly Waffly? Gonna get unemployed soon, that's no good. Very good. And I don't know. Let's make a decision somewhere, just because I want to feel important. Have some of that. Very good. And do you know what? We've got so much of this. Let's do a bit of that there as well. How fortunate you all are to have me.
I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
Oh, you're glorious, leader. Oh, enigmatic fortress, you say? How long have you been searching the same thing? Hmm? I apologise for the fact that I'm just simply busying myself abusing all my pops. But they're ridiculous.
Oh, don't need to build anything there for the minute.
I have recovered knowledge.
Chemical, yes.
What's everyone's research sitting at the moment?
Observation.
Hold on, I'll see in a minute. This is one of them. I have 134 in total, 74 physics, 46 in society, and engineering 39.
Alright, I'm not that far off the beaten path. I'm always concerned that I'm lagging really far behind in research, but it doesn't seem like too badly.
Well, I have 185 and 84 in physics, society 55, and engineering 45.
Okay.
So
See how you're doing, you little.
I believe your operation was a success.
Oh,
Have they now? That's interesting.
what can we do here? It's going to be fun. Special zones, maybe. Why do I want more trade value there? Gas extraction, maybe? Gas extraction wells, you think are useful?
My
Yes.
capabilities are
More
quite
on
expansive.
other planets that have a bonus, I would really build it, but otherwise, yes.
I have recovered knowledge.
Oh god, all my miners have got different jobs. Stop it. Have more sexual intercourse, you bastards. Why aren't they making icky icky?
Icky, awa, awa, ay, ay, ay.
That's the one. That's what I want them to do.
radio.
Expletive. Damn it, Master. I am an assassination droid, not a dictionary.
Yeah, I think that might
I
actually
made an
be
interesting
something from the
discovery.
Moaning Mafia. It might well be. Choose special project.
What?
Oh,
Expletive.
in my...
Damn it, Master. I am an
Shut up,
assassination
HK,
droid,
you
not a
fucking
dictionary.
twat! Right, I'm sorry, it's getting late and HK's making me mad. What was I trying to say?
You won't like me when I'm angry.
Jesus. Lost my shit then. The description of my stream still has something from the Mighty Molings in there. My fault.
Ah.
I don't know why I'm telling you it's my fault. It's clearly my fault. It's the stream I'm doing.
It's always your fault.
Senpai Girl, what kind of empire are you playing as? Just, you know, cool dudes.
Senpai Gong.
Yeah, man.
I bet you better watch out there, Gong.
Why that?
Never mind.
Is being a senpai bad?
Lemek, what's the best translation you can really put for that?
I've done my research.
Well,
senpai isn't like senpai isn't like cream pie, is it?
I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new
What's
memory.
this? Apparently, Eureka Corporation has stopped guaranteeing your independence.
Shit happens.
How does that make you feel?
Like I want to bombard the shit out of them.
Shit.
If I get my way, it would be.
Ooh, Elgate Insight gain +1. Ooh.
Yeah, boy.
All I can say is re.
I have recovered knowledge.
Look, I know you want a non-aggression pact, but if I'm aggressive to either of these two other people whom are the other players in the game, there's another thing there called the Prime Seek. Okay. That's fine. Who are these bastards? They're a corporation. Okay.
Oh, they stopped guaranteeing your independence too.
I'm gonna kill the fuck out of them. I think maybe I've been streaming for too many hours today. I've now been streaming for over 8 hours.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Done.
The Galactic Mo Kid. Do I dare try? Do I try? Come on.
I don't know, do you try?
I'll try. See what happens.
Did you say the Galactic Molecat?
Market.
No.
Observation.
Alright.
Oh, no,
Have you found a load of people?
I've just
I
had
believe
the
your
event come up and
operation
I've
was
been
a
able to
success.
select it on my world, so
Hey!
I found a fair
Hey!
few.
Hey! Give me that. I want to know all the people.
What'd you say? I don't understand.
Give me one of those. Push the button. Push it. Oh, look. Hello. We wish for
Access
nothing but
complete.
friends.
I have recovered information.
Our citizens send their regards and their toiletries. You research. Don't know why our citizens are sending their toiletries, but they are. Who are these fellas down here? Yakalak Serene Kingdom. Okay, who's closed their borders to me? They're dead. They're dead, mate.
Oh dear, he's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim.
Lol, girl is losing it. What do you mean?
I made an interesting discovery. Done.
Oh, so many people are dying.
Oh no. Carry on.
Observation.
Carry on my way.
The wayward son. Everywhere you are done.
To rest. I forgot. I'm always running out of something.
Wiggly snaking a lot. I need to not wiggly snake.
Depends
Oh,
if your
asteroid sighted.
if your unitary cohesion isn't so bad, then it's not that bad.
Where do I find that?
Oh,
Empire tab, government. Tells you if you're snaking or not. Ooh. Yes, you may have her. Give me something good. Give me something good in return, or I'll
Oh,
smash your face.
my cohesion's 100%. I think we're okay.
Objection. Master,
Finally,
they do not know we have
violence.
discovered it, which means the advantage is ours. Done.
Oh dear, I have unemployment.
Kill them.
I'm already upgrading, it's just taking a bit.
Can't have unemployment if you don't have any citizens.
True.
That's a
I
good
believe
point.
your operation was
Always
a
thinking.
success.
Ask the girl. He knows.
Accessing new memory.
Wow.
Always thinking. Ask the girl. He knows. Don't question me.
I need the internal market, come on.
What is that noise and why is my ear bleeding? What kind of noise did you find?
Noise?
Hmm.
What noise did you make?
Do we need to have an intervention for how much you've been streaming? Probably.
Ooh, finally. You get
Or even better, folks, what you could do is everybody could share my streams on their social media so I get more viewers. I'd like that. That would be
Do it
nice. Do it now. Everybody share the stream. People are gonna
Giddy
inverse share
Mao!
it.
Giddy Mao! Giddy Mao!
What's happening? What are these noises?
Ooh, I found dark matter somewhere.
A most
Where?
gratifying
Where?
discovery, in fact.
Show me the dark matter.
Good gravy.
Ooh, there.
Oh.
Oh no. Soul
Observation.
brother, check it out. It's the Funk Soul brother.
I was mad about the boy. Always I was mad about the boy.
I was once afraid. No, I was petrified. How's that go?
I have recovered knowledge.
Ah, I can go through that fallen empire's territory.
Oh, yeah.
Ree. On this planet here. A lot.
Bad singing and they should rethink their lives. I don't think they're going to.
Oh. Nah.
What? What? Who? What?
Apparently we are bad singers.
Scandal.
So scandalous. Don't you hate it when things are unnecessarily scandalous?
Avanjama secta, Avanjama.
I made an interesting discovery. Fully functional.
This Confederated Suns rivaled the Eternal Empire.
They're a bit late.
A most gratifying discovery,
Late to the
in
party.
fact.
It's nothing unusual.
Observation.
I'll soon have my cruisers.
Same. In 30 months.
I'm just happy to be here.
Oh dear, something's died. Scientist looks Ghana. 31 months. That's most unfortunate. Oh, he would have to die on the edge of the
Expletive.
galaxy.
Damn it, Master. I am an assassination droid, not a dictionary.
He's
I have
better.
recovered
She
knowledge.
can go. Go away. I want him.
Then you're gonna go up here.
I shared on Twitter. Does that please you, girl, the most? Pleases me massively. Oh, this is problematic. Hey. Stop saying oi to my citizens.
Oi, you nutter!
Oi!
I'm not a nutter. You're a nutter.
I have recovered knowledge.
No, I'm not. I'm a pretty boot fresh.
Yeah.
I want a wanga.
I'm not sure.
Will you stop all dying?
I have
My
recovered knowledge.
goodness.
Well,
oh dear, I did not give him permission to die. Ah, what? How did she die? Oh wait, she was older. Never mind.
Hostile fleet engaged.
It's very unfortunate.
Observation. Done. Expletive. Damn it, Master. I am an assassination droid, not a dictionary. Expletive. Damn it, Master. I am an assassination droid, not a dictionary.
Oh, there we go. Nearly got enough for my third tradition. Completion.
I'm not just any Cardassian.
Anonymous, thank you very much for following the stream, man.
Ooh, Eurasian. Helpful tutors.
Time to prepare for war.
No, don't go to war with me. I don't like that.
Dude.
Hmm?
Who said I was gonna go with you?
I don't know. I'm just scared.
Now I'm gonna take out these yaks guys down here.
But they're just yaks. Don't be mean to them.
Well, I'm out of space to expand, and I need to expand.
But they're only yaks.
Squash them! Kill them! Eradicate them!
They're just big old friendly cows. Why are you doing this?
Do it!
Do they look like yaks?
Probably not.
Oh, fucking hell, look at the state of those. Kill that.
What's your Unity input at the moment?
Only 41.
Okay.
47.
56. Ooh, the trait
When I
righteous.
signed the
Nice.
Pact of Alliance with the
Anonymous,
Dominion,
thank you so much for hosting the stream. Very good of you. Though it's difficult to accept, blah, blah, blah.
Done.
Up is down.
Right.
Do I have a ship called Fidelity? I do have a ship called Fidelity. Oh, I got cruisers.
Excuse me.
Now, what do my cruisers look like? Oh, these weird things.
Observation.
Ah, yes!
Perfect. Oh no.
Yes! Guess where the galactic market is?
With you.
I mean, that's great, but I don't know why it's good.
You're not the only one goal.
I control the spice.
Bully for you, I say.
Me.
I just don't know why it's good.
I think I gain something. Yeah, can't remember now. I need to make a building.
I'm not just any Cardassian.
Yeah, thank you very much for following the streamer, man. Not the shroud you're thinking of, though, I shouldn't think.
This is not the shroud you're looking for.
I made an interesting
And its credit is-
discovery.
It's too good at the moment on the planet. It's unfortunate.
You do that.
Commentary. I am
And then go here.
experiencing something unusual, Master.
Yes, yes, yes. Everybody stop being so demanding about consumer goods, please.
Done. I made an interesting discovery. Observation.
They're not cows, Hayden. Look
I
at
have
look at
recovered
this.
knowledge.
Yeah, they're definitely not cows.
That's not a cow.
Observation. Observation.
My ex anytime I disagreed with her opinion.
Oh my. Minding your own business.
Access complete. I have recovered information. Done. Access complete. I have recovered information.
Oh, cruisers, how nice.
Oh, speaking of which.
Done.
Oh, I forgot. I need to do my cruiser design. Haha.
How could you forget to do your cruiser design?
Well,
Done.
so you can't choose a victory.
I have recovered knowledge.
Build those.
Observation.
I think I'm getting a hang on this sack of garumba. Those.
I have recovered knowledge.
You can also type /host and then the name of the person that you want to host. From your own channel menu.
Observation. commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
Thank you for showcasing the HK Advisor mod. Currently have it on my to-download list, but thanks to Megacorp, I haven't had a chance to play yet. I like it. It's a good one. There's also... there's the GLaDOS one as well, which is quite fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
When I signed
You can
the
actually
Pact
showcase
of
it if you wish,
Alliance
but
with
you
the
can
Dominion.
change it actively in the game while you're playing. All you have to do is go up to your government tab, then click Advisor, and you can change there.
Observation.
Show it. Damn it, my population's growing too fast.
Done.
Don't grow so fast.
I have recovered knowledge. Done.
Ah, brilliant. So, what do I need for that one? Star Fortress. Get that there. Mutigan Trade Tarba Hasrada, whatever, blah 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 blah.
Cave Johnson one is good. Yeah, very good. Thanks, Alarum. You're a good egg.
Observation.
Oh wow, I'm making too many consumer goods.
Too many, you say?
New content.
Making 27.
Oh my gosh. I'm only making 7.
Oh, let's get a research lab, why not? I have 3.1k stockpiled.
Objection. Master, they do not know we have discovered it, which means the advantage is
Trade
ours.
these in. Yeah, I remember. Being the owner of the Galactic market means I pay 10% less market fees. So yay for me.
Worm travel.
Wormhole travel, you say?
Isn't that horrible? A little baby amoeba latches onto your science vessel because it thinks you're its mummy, and you can order its dissection. What bastardy is this? Absolutely not. Let it follow the ship around. It's going to have a great time. We're going to be the best of friends. Fucking order
Are you
a dissection.
mad?
It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
I always dissect it. You get
Oh,
nice,
you're a monstrous swine!
You get regenerative hull tissue.
Oh my gosh.
You soulless fuckle.
Oh my gosh.
I always go for the dissection option.
How dare you?
Obviously.
I get my fleets in and there you go.
Got Michael, lost juvenile. I'm gonna zoom in on him. I'm gonna love him. Hey, stop moving so fast, you little bastard. There he is. Oh, little squiggly booble. That's his name. Can I name him? Yes!
You can?
Yeah, can.
I didn't know that.
I'm gonna call you Nuptial.
There he is, little squiggly booble.
Ooh, tropical world. Nice. If I can get out of there.
Someone loved the Gekly from TNG. Yeah, man. It's funny hearing this from Girl Harder.
I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
When it gets very, very late, I get very, very pacifist. It's just how it is. I'm too tired to fight. Oh, High Commissioner, somebody has died at the age of 95. Well, how inconvenient. I suppose we should assign a new governor or something. Who's youngest? You. Why, this alien ship looks remarkable. I think it's a Sith ship or something. It's super duper cool.
Could probably well be.
It's got spikely bikely bits.
Observation.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Observation.
Then I could tell you.
Hang on. I'll always know where it is because it's got squiggly wiggly on it.
Expletive.
Hang on,
Damn
I
it,
forgot what his
Master.
name is.
I am an
Little squiggly boob.
assassination droid, not a dictionary.
If I zoom in, you can have a look at my screen, can't you?
I'm not even looking at this. I'm not even looking at the stream.
But you can now if you want to. Can't be concentrating
Where
there.
are they? Tell me where they are.
Enough.
Nerf?
They're
How
in
far?
Firmarthrios. Now they're in Temporary. Oh god.
Okay, I was too late. Oh well, I'll find them.
Oh no, the amoeba juvenile that joined our fleet some time ago appears to have reached full maturity. Now an impressive adult, she is no less loyal to the ships that gave her a new home when she was stranded on Wumjum 4. Her time spent with the fleet appears to have encouraged adaptive behaviours that not typically found in
empires
amoebas,
need tremendous amounts
making
of
her a more
resources.
formidable presence on the battlefield than others of her kind. Across Bothan free states, her image has become something of a mascot for the Bothan spirit. The only question remains, what should we name her? We've already named her. And apparently Lil Squiggly Booble isn't one of the options.
A most gratifying discovery, in fact.
Oh, I forgot about that. Encourage planetary growth. Waste 1,000 food, but gain growth speed plus 25%.
I suppose we call her Bubbles.
Oh dear God.
Bubbles.
Bubbles. And then what we'll do is we'll just rename her back to Little Squiggly Booble.
All I can say is why.
Because her name's Little Squiggly Booble, don't question me. Come on, Squiggly Booble. Let's join the fleet. Off you go. Come on, back to our home world. What do you want? A defensive pact? No.
It's not rejected.
Wasn't a human player. Ergo, I have no
I
interest
made
in
an
making it happy.
interesting discovery.
Did you say baking it happy?
I said, look,
I made
Oh.
an interesting discovery.
I may be a little bit tired, but I still understand my linguatorum.
Oh, I forgot about that. Build. Oh, wow. Building my cruisers takes 493 alloys per cruiser. Oh well, build. Half a dozen of them.
Mine takes 606.
Depends what technology and what you put in them.
Exactly.
Keep it alive for at least 100 years and something nice will happen. I'll do
She'll
my
have
best.
babies.
Oh, that will be fun.
That would be
think.
cool.
I would like to be responsible for the start of a whole new race.
And
A
then you can
whole
dissect
new
them.
world populated by little squiggly boobles.
You do know you can dissect little ones when they
I'm
come.
not dissecting squiggly boobles.
Done.
Fucking hell, you're obsessed.
It's only a little incision.
It's only a little
Well,
squiggly
in
booble, but we're
several-
still not doing it.
In several places.
Hang on, what does this want? What's this? Unspent civic points. Civics.
Oh, exotic gases. Oh, there it is. Geothermal fracking. That's what I need, so I can unlock the damn
Fracking.
refinery.
Let's have some merchant gases.
Yeah.
Reform the government. Go on, go ahead. gonna make sure that little squiggly booble's making her way okay. Yep, she's fine.
Squiggly boogles.
I love that name.
You have no sense of adventure trying to dissect.
Bloody hell, she's not as cute as she was when she was little. Jesus Christ, look at that thing.
I did say dissect. Come on, you know you want to.
My capabilities
I can't now,
are
it's too
quite
late.
Expensive.
Well, send her in a system with something big and red in.
She looks like some kind of irradiated clam.
Probably not far from the truth.
What's going on with you, squiggly booble? You looked so cute when you were little. Jesus Christ, it's like when you get a pug puppy, they look alright, and then when they grow up, they just look like this mangled fuckface.
I don't have that problem with Isa.
She's a, what is it, French boxer? She's alright.
French bulldog.
Observation.
French bulldog, excuse me. Except for the fact that she can't drink straight.
Well, she can. She just has.
She
has
just
a
chooses
habit
not
of
to.
stopping
Are you saying she?
Yeah.
Are you saying she just slobbers everywhere out of spite?
Yes.
I haven't had attention for a while. Slobber, 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 slobber.
Ooh. Betharian stone produces 10 energy if you have it on your planet. And I have one deposit on the Absaj Min. Whee!
Oh, this is wormhole under. Oh, there's an. Okay. Oh, I have a lot of things.
Oh, harvesting motes. Yes,
Expletive.
please. I want.
Damn it,
I want.
Master.
I want.
I am an
chemical
assassination
plant.
droid, not a dictionary.
Volatile motes.
Have some rivalry. And you.
You have a rival. This has a rival. Everybody has a rival. They're definitely going to be a rival.
Who dat?
The ugly bastards down the bottom. There we go. Right. I'll just get. It's only 14 months. How's the tech for you guys coming along? Just generally, I want to just get the feeling of the speed, really, because I put it to 0.45 instead of 0.5.
There's something to do.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Definitely. It's
That-
going fairly quickly.
That was the purpose.
Well, you did your job. Good. Well.
Oh god, let's hope I can get that one. Come on.
A most gratifying discovery, in fact. I have recovered knowledge.
Automated shipyard. Ooh.
Excuse me, science man. Would you go and help the science things happening here? And you, science
I
man.
believe your operation was a success.
Why don't you go and help the science things happening here? Structo man. I'll find a new job for you in a moment. Go here. Do some harmony, shall we?
Oh, frog in the throat.
Well, let's see what's going on.
Is there an empire up there in between us in the gap there or something?
Oh.
That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know shit.
Expletive.
I don't
Damn
know.
it, Master.
Say...
I am an assassination droid, Not
Oh,
a
which reminds
dictionary.
me, I forgot to buy alloys. Let's have a look.
I haven't done that in forever.
Ooh. Ooh, Caravaneers.
They're there.
God knows what that gives, but I'll try it.
You turn HK off for 5 minutes. He'd only complain harder when he got back, wouldn't he?
Indeed.
Done.
Oh, who's dead now?
X-ray lasers, ion disruptors. Yeah, X-ray.
Star Fortress research, yes!
Yeah.
I'm afraid, gentlemen, I think I've reached the end of my.
Tether for this evening?
I was going to say resilience. It's been a long day of streaming, and I think I've got to finish now because I want to get in bed and get all cozy.
Don't blame you.
I'm going to get a little plushie of little squiggly happening. What do you reckon, guys?
I don't even know what they gave me there.
Do you reckon we should get a T-shirt with an image of little squiggly poofle on?
Yes.
Squiggly booble, excuse me.
I have no redeemable comment.
It'll be the new thing.
Yes,
New
Brocode
style.
wants a T-shirt with little squiggly booble.
He would.
Yeah, Brocode.
I wonder if anybody's ever bought one of the mugs I made. I don't know.
God knows.
Oh, hang on, do you know what? I got destroyers a
I
while
have
back and I never
recovered
checked. Oh, they okay. Destroyers are dreadnought classes. Okay. I don't know whether they're as tough.
I just found Federation builders.
I have recovered
Oh
knowledge.
dear. Where? There. Oh, they're tiny. They must have just awoken.
Are these Max's dreadnoughts? No, I don't
Hmm?
think they are. I was just trying to work out whose model this dreadnought was.
Ooh. Caravaneer coins. Play the slot. Open relic.
I don't think this is Max's because that bit's not bulbous enough for Max's one. Good though. Good model. Right, fellas, I'm gonna get to bed. I'll see about making some t-shirts. I keep meaning to. I wanted to do a for fuck's sake Draken t-shirt. And I think that'll be quite fun. Even though it's not one of my most watched series, I don't think I'll ever forget Draken and his antics. Yeah, I don't know. Just some of the.
Interesting. I'm 4th on the Galactic victory scale.
That's good. I don't know where I can find that.
Situations log. Look under victory. I just paused it a minute. Oh, I'll let it go until the end of the month.
I'm 7th.
Mm-hmm. You're 8th, if you're asking.
Yeah,
Oh.
bitch, I'm better than you. Yeah, bitch, I'm better than you. Huh, huh, suck it, suck it.
He's got a big butt and he cannot lie. 25, 25, 25.
I better save. Good night, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here. It's very late now. I'll see you in 6 hours when I wake up.
And I'm 1 hour ahead of you.
Indeed you are, you madman.
6 hours behind you.